So a few years ago, 360 cameras and VR cameras came out, but interest has kind of died off around them because there wasn't a lot of practical use cases for content creators. Well, that has all changed with the Insta360 One X. And in this video, Ben from AuthenTech is going to be breaking down why I want to get a 360 camera this year. Coming up. Hey, what's up? Sean here with Think Media, bringing you the best tips and tools for building your influence with online video. And we're here at CES. I'm with Ben from AuthenTech. How's it going?
Good, man. Thanks for having me.
Super pumped for having you on. And I'm super excited about this camera that you've been walking around with, the Insta360 One X. Tell us about it, why you like it, and kind of what's cool about it.
It's pretty awesome. One thing that I like is that you're shooting everything, so there's no gimbal anymore needed. Everything's being captured, the world around you, and then later in post on your phone, they have a great app. You're able to reframe afterwards and pick your perfect shots.
And you know, one of the things that stood out to me was originally, and I think a lot of people probably think this, is that when you think 360, you think it has to be 360 in the final output. You're like, I gotta edit 360, then it's gonna be on YouTube, and I'll have like the app, and I'll scroll around, and will people even really consume that content? I kind of looked at it for a while, but once I started seeing the fact that 360 is amazing because you capture everything, but then you can end up in 1080 and do a lot of different edits, like that is a game changer, and it becomes a real practical tool for content creators, right?
It's incredible. In their app, they have motion tracking, so you can just set it up on tripod, move around, skate, do whatever. It'll track your face or object or whatever you want. You can set pivot points, so it'll motion tween from point A to B to C. You can do hyperlapse on this thing, which is super sick, so you can stick it out. The selfie stick is always removed in the shot, and then you can swing this thing wildly and get these amazing hyperlapse shots, slow down at one point, focus on something, and then keep going. Another thing that they have, which is awesome, is you clip this thing into a little dart, you can chuck it, it records in slow motion, and then let's say you're flying under a skater or over the basketball hoop or wherever, then later you're able to reposition that camera in slow motion. It's these jaw-dropping shots that you can't get with a GoPro, cell phone, anything else.
I love that. And so what is the price point on that, and what do you feel like it compares to other products on the market? You mentioned GoPro, some of the other options when it comes to investing your money.
So it's right at that same price point of the GoPro 7 Black, $399. I get a lot of people asking me like, hey, what should I get, this or that? I'm actually working on an in-depth comparison. I think that they're like different tools. This isn't waterproof, but it comes with a waterproof case. This is going to get you some really fresh perspective shots that you haven't seen before, that you've probably seen 100 times on a GoPro or cell phone, anything else.
And it seems like even just practical for a second angle, you can always set it up and you just know you're gonna get everything. And then later on, you can then pick that exact shot you want, and your final output again is in 1080. For me, that is what really is the game changer, so that anybody with a YouTube channel or small business owners and entrepreneurs have a tool that really is now relevant for all of the content they're creating.
Absolutely. I wish, and I'm looking forward to 4K output, but this is recording 5.7K total, and then after you crop in, then you're getting that 1080. 1080 is still fine for most content producers. I'm super excited for the future on this stuff. Think 360 not as in VR, putting on goggles, more like shoot the whole world and then later frame up your shot.
Well, Ben, thanks for breaking down some of the details about this. I'm super pumped and can't wait to get my hands on one. And of course, we'll list out this exact model, and there's a few others from Insta360 available on the market, so we'll post all of those in the description below. You've got a great tech channel, very detailed. I like to a lot of times watch your tech reviews before I do mine, so I can steal all your information and your in-depth research. But if people want to go check you out, where are you out online?
Just go on YouTube, search AuthenTech. It's like authentic reviews of tech, AuthenTech.
He's legit, man. Go subscribe. Now, the Insta360 One X is definitely some dope tech. And if you want to see some of the other things we've been covering here at CES, we have an entire playlist. So we'll link that up on the YouTube card as well as post it in the description below. Question of the day, have you ever used a 360 camera or shot 360 footage? And after hearing Ben's explanation of how to use a 360 camera in a practical YouTube context, are you more excited about 360 now? Let me know in the comment section below.